Hello everyone, welcome back again to the Watchtower, and today I'm going to unbox and review the new 52 Batman statue by Prime 1. That's coming up right after this. Alright everyone, like I was saying before, today I got in this Batman new 52 statue by Prime 1 Studios, and I am so excited to have this in. This is a piece that I've been waiting for the longest. I've never had a statue been on pre-order for as long as I've had this one on. I pre-ordered this day one in August of 2018, so it's been about 18 months since I've had this on pre-order waiting for this. It's finally here. I'm super excited. I've been waiting for 1/4 scale Batman statue to have for forever to add to my collection. The stuff that Sideshow was releasing didn't really appeal to me. Didn't really want to add one of those. This one came out and I was like, yes, this is the Batman 1/4 scale that will be great for my collection. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to get into it now. We'll go over the box real quick, and then we're going to get rid of the box. We're going to bring the foam up and everything, look at the foam, look how it's inside it, and then put it all together, and we'll do my review on it. So first things first, starting with the box here. Very simple design with the box. There's actually two boxes. This is the smaller of the two boxes, but they both have the same design, so I figured I'd use this one to show you what it looked like. So we got the front right here. It's got Batman new 52 statue. It's got the white and the black design here. It does say it's from Sideshow.com, but this is in collaboration with Prime 1, and Prime 1 designed it and everything and made it, but Sideshow distributed it. And then side, you got the Bat logo again with the two color combination. Back looks just like the front, or maybe that is the front. I don't know. They both look the same. How can one know? And then side again. Top of the box. Top of the box. It's got the Bat logo and everything. And then the bottom, not really anything. All right, let's get rid of this. Let's get the foam up here. Alright, so we did something a little bit different today, because when I got these boxes out and everything, I realized I did not have enough room in my room to have these out and open them up and everything like I normally do on camera. So I opened them up, I took pictures of them for you guys so you could see what they looked like inside the box. As the first box here, the bigger box, has the figure and everything else in it itself. I'm sorry you guys, you can't really see anything very well. It is wrapped up there really tight and everything, but that's the first box, got the figure, everything in it. The second box is actually two parts. So you cut one top part off, it's the top part of it, and then you cut the bottom part off of the box, and there's the other part of the statue. So the top part has just the glass like window pane that's behind the figure in it, and then the bottom part of the box has the base and the gargoyles and everything else in it. One of the boxes came with some really nice things. The first thing it came with this 2019 summer catalog. So this shows like all the stuff that Prime 1 Studios had coming out. I think it's all up for pre-order now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's all up for pre-order now, but all the stuff that they had coming out as of summer 2019. There was that. Then there was this calendar. This, it's got different Prime 1 figures in it and everything. 2020 calendar. So really nice little addition there as well. And then we also have handy instructions. The first side here shows how everything goes in the box and what the box is supposed to look like, so that'll be helpful to hold on to if you're moving or whatever. You can remember how to put everything back, and then it shows an overview of the entire figure. And then the back is assembly. So of course we will definitely need this. If anybody of you here who's watched my Flash video, my X-Men Studios Flash, you know that I struggle with multiple parts. So, even with an instruction booklet. So, let's hope that I can figure this out. But yeah, we'll take a look at this, we'll put it all together, and yeah, we'll go from there. Alright, let's put this bad boy together. Alright everyone, so we're ready to start assembling this piece. Another first for me, because you know usually I like to get the box up here, take stuff out of the box and let you guys watch me unbox it. Because there were so many boxes and so many pieces and stuff, I just didn't have enough room in the room where I filmed these to have all that stuff out and everything. So I had to open up take everything out of the first box, which is all the base and everything, and put that up here, and then we'll get the other box up here and put the Batman stuff out of the box and everything itself and put the figure up here. But for the first box, the base and stuff, I had to actually take all the stuff out already and put it up here and show you guys how to assemble it. Not how I usually like to do things, but you know, sometimes you gotta adapt. So let's go ahead and let's get started here. So we have the base right here. This was a lot bigger than I realized it was going to be. This is a big base. There is a little bit of damage back here on the back, but that's okay. It's a little chip, but that's going to be covered by this, so not a huge deal there. Looks like it might have. Looks like they probably made sure this fit, and it shipped thin. But not a huge deal with that. It's not going to be covered and everything. But this base right here is huge. I had a feeling the base was going to be really big, so I went and got a new Lazy Susan just to be sure, because I didn't think the other one was going to be big enough, and it would not have been big enough. So luckily, I was thinking ahead there. All right, but first things first, we have this big, and this is a monstrosity. This thing is heavy. We have this broken window and everything ready here. Let's go ahead and put that in. That goes. Ooh. Right like that. So that slides right in, not really an issue. You do have to kind of put it at a little bit of an angle, but that looks really good. That's heavy. There is a pretty bad seam along the back here with it, and along the side. But I'm assuming that once you put everything in place, you're not going to be able to see that. And the seam up front here is covered really well. And besides, this is the back as well. So who's going to be displaying this from the back? So there's that. And then we have these gargoyles right here. Let's take a look at these guys. See how we put them. Let's see. Okay, so we have the main one that goes in front first. He slides right in like that. And then he's got an arm. That goes in. Now that fits in pretty, So that arm, it's got pretty ugly seam in front for that arm where it fits in. Not liking that at all, but hopefully, you know, I don't think once everything's together you're going to be looking at the gargoyle as much. You're going to be looking at, you know, Batman and stuff, so hopefully he looks pretty well. And then we have this one wing that goes in right back there. So he's got the one wing. There's another wing. Why did I not have? Oh, it's in the other box. Okay, other wing's in the other box. So I didn't. We'll get that other wing in a second once we get to that. But then we also have these other two gargoyles that go on the side here. I don't know if it matters which one goes which way. They probably. Oh yeah, it does. Their bases are keyed accordingly. That's helpful. So there's one. There's two. Alright. Awesome. There are the gargoyles and everything up front. in front of that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's get the other box up here. Here's the other box now, and like I said, it's a big box. I don't know if it shows on camera, but I'm like really tucked in here now. So let's get that other wing first and put that up there. And I forgot to mention earlier, I did get the exclusive version. Not the regular. The regular comes with just a determined face and just a regular closed fist. The exclusive comes with like a gritting the teeth face and him holding a thing of kryptonite. And I just liked the idea of the story you could have with him with the gritted face and holding the kryptonite like he's playing Superman. So I went ahead and got the exclusive. All right. So there's the other wing in. There's that, and then we will see what else we got here. What else? What is next? So you take Batman himself. So there is. He is big in his own right. This is a big piece. Oh yeah, he is awesome. Absolutely awesome. He's huge too. He weighs a ton. It's freezing cold. You can tell that he's been outside all day. He's freezing cold. But yeah, there he is. He's huge. Look at that. That is freaking awesome. So much detail and everything. Absolutely outstanding. And then, let's see here. He goes. So he goes right like that, and then actually there is, put him back real quick ahead. Oh yeah, so this came with a thing of washers and nuts that he actually screws right in to that. So we gotta get one of each of these. And we're going to screw him right into that. Drop that one. Good thing. Got two right there. That does not. My fingers are almost too big to fit in this hole back here to screw this in. I'm trying to make sure it's really tight and everything. I don't want to, have a problem. is that so loose? Alright. I think that's got it. Yeah, alright. I think we got it there. I think we got it. Alright. Well, that is pretty impressive, if I do say so myself. Looking really good. Batman. Alright, and then we put in his other leg. And that is right here. There's the other leg right there. That slides in right like that. It is a little, not as tight as I like. I'm hoping that when you get the cape in and there's another set of screws that go in with the cape. I'm hoping that when you get that in, it's not an issue. And it tightens up. Because right now it has a little bit of give. I don't want this like falling or whatever. So now let's go ahead and put the cape in. Oh yeah, okay, so, and this cape is very, very lightweight. So that's very good to know. Shouldn't have an issue with leaning with how light this cape is. Or any problems like that, or breaking. So. Alright, let's screw this one in. Oh yeah. So yeah, once that other one screws in, there's no give at all. He's very firmly in there. There's no give. I was hoping that would happen. It did. It tightened right up. No issues there. Alright, but there is a pretty big gap here. I don't know if you can see where the cape comes into the shoulder. There's a gap there. It's not, I mean, it looks like, it doesn't look terrible because it looks like, it's just the cape coming off the shoulder, but it looks like it should fit, more snug on it, and it's just raised up a little bit. But not super terrible, and we'll get some close-ups and stuff here when we do the review, and we'll take a better look at it, but would have liked to have that fit a little bit more snugly in, but anyway, just even looking at this guy, he is massive. I gotta figure out, I'm not sure where I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna have to really move some stuff around because he is a big, big, big piece. But anyway, there that is, and then there are pieces of stone to hide where the screws go in. So I think that's there's one of them. Oh, and they're magnetized too, so. Alright, so there's the first one. And then here is the other one. Alright, so there those are on the back there, just fit in and they cover up where the bolts go into the back. There's a little bit of a seam there, you can see the line, but I guess they're figuring, it's on the back, no one's going to notice, but it does cover up that hole a little bit. So that was a nice little touch. They didn't have to do that because it is an area that, no one's going to see. So it was nice that they did that. They didn't have to do that. Alright, so there are those. Next, we should probably have, okay, so we have the heads to put in, and those are, alright, so those are actually wrapped in, okay, so cool, these are wrapped in like a satin little thing to keep those safe. First head here, there is the exclusive, the grimacing head, the gritted teeth, and then the other one is motorcycle going by outside. So rude. And then the other one is the calm portrait, or the stern. We will go ahead. So there's the first one right there. That's the regular. That looks really, really, really good. And then the gritted teeth one. Again, really, really, really good. I like these. Outstanding face sculpt with the little bit of stubble and everything. Looks really good. So we're gonna do the stern one first. Oh, that fits right in there. Really good magnet, slides right in. The cage does a really good job of hiding where it goes in, so there's not really a seam there. That looks absolutely outstanding. And then hands, which, let's see. Got one hand here. Alright, so there's the exclusive hand holding the chunk of kryptonite. So there's that one. Put that right there. And then there is the regular, just open hand right there. So we'll put that down here as well. We got a little piece right here. This is probably okay. So yeah, there's the little grapple hook line that goes through the grapple gun. You know what, I think we're about done with this anyway, so we're going to put this. And then I have one other piece here. What is this? Oh, so this is a bit of the base. This looks like a bit of like railing or stonework. So this, I see that in the instructions, but just looking at the picture, that goes. Alright. That goes right in the back like that, down the bottom. So there's that. Let's just missed that as part of step 2 in putting this the big glass part of the base in. So I just missed that, but that's alright. That was an easy fix. And then we got back to our regular scheduled programming. I think that's everything there. We're gonna get this out of the way. Give me some room. Whew. A little tight there. Alright, so got a bunch of different hands here. Sorry, getting reorganized here. Let's put in the grapple gun. There's the grapple gun, and then we put in the hook. So, there's the grapple gun and the hook right there. That's awesome. Looks pretty freaking awesome. And then we'll go ahead and we'll do the regular hand, so you can see how the regular looks together. So there's the regular. Give him a quick spin here. He is, like I said before, he is massive. He's a massive, massive piece. Let me take a look at him here. Oh yeah. That's freaking awesome. This is the Batman I've been waiting for to add in my collection. This looks good. So there's that. Really, really well done. Awesome. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and we'll do the exclusive versions of the head and the arm. Really good magnet there in the arm. And then there's the exclusive version. Him. I just really think this tells the story. Him with the gritted teeth and everything, the kryptonite, like, it really shows, like, okay, so, like in the first one, if you have it, you know, this, which is a great portrait, you have just a calm one, it's like, you know, no big deal, I'm just going to jump to this real fast, a bad guy or whatever, no big deal. I ain't breaking a sweat. This tells, okay, I'm fighting Superman, and this, a little more effort involved. So both portraits, I mean, absolutely outstanding, both portraits, but I think I like that gridded one better. Just the teeth are so well done and everything, just absolutely, I just really, really like that gridded one. And then we can, that one's not as strong a magnet as this one, but then we can do that one. Put that in there. But this is a massive piece. This is a big, big piece. But he looks awesome. I'm so glad. You know, 18 months is a really long time to wait for something, but this really teaches you patience, because having this in hand now, he looks good. The presence and everything, and he's gonna look. I think he's gonna go really good with the Sideshow Collectibles Robin and everything in the action pose. Yeah, he looks. This is a cool piece. Okay, well, I'm gonna look him over a little bit to collect my thoughts, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do the review. All right. I will see everyone in 2 seconds. Alright everyone, so it is review time. So I spent some time, I've looked this guy over, kind of collected my thoughts about him. There are a lot of really good things about this piece. There are a few negatives. Not huge negatives, but there are a few things that are, that are wrong with it. But we're going to go over it, the whole thing, kind of point out some of the stuff that I really like about it, some of the stuff that, I wish could have been better. And we're just going to jump right into it. As always, we're going to start down at the base. And we're going to work our way up. So the base here, first things first, a lot of detail, a lot of really cool design work going on in the base here with these gargoyles and everything. You got these 3 gargoyles here on the front, perched. I think this is supposed to be like, I don't know, some sort of church or something that he's jumping off of. They got that window in the back. But there they are. They probably could have, the gargoyles are sculpted, they look really nice. There probably could have been some more detail on the paint and everything to make them pop. I understand kind of why they did it, because they wanted to not take anything away from Batman. But the gargoyles still look really nice. And then the stone and everything down here as well, really nicely sculpted. It is nicely painted. It would have been nice if they maybe changed it up a little bit to change it from the gargoyles. But again, I'm not getting it for the base. I'm getting it for the statue itself, and Batman looks awesome. And then going around here, there is a pretty noticeable seam along here. Like I said, it's in the back and everything, and along the side, so you're really not going to see it when you're displaying it. And then there was a seam all along the back here where it fit in, but they must have noticed that. No, they couldn't get away with it, so they had this, design to put in, so it hides that seam a little bit. So really smart there. Wish there was a way that we could have, done away with that seam, but still, nice job getting away, hiding the seam in the back. Then of course it's got this like silver trim around it with the bat logos on it. That looks really well done. I like that. And then, I already talked about the gargoyles. The actual window itself. Oh, don't get hit by the cape here. The actual window itself is really cool. This is plastic right here. It's not resin, or it's definitely not glass. They don't need people cutting themselves, but this is plastic. And it looks really well done. I am going to have to take some, I noticed there's a lot of smudges and stuff on it, so I'm probably going to take some Windex to it and give it a little bit of clean, because it's pretty dirty. But yeah, but I like the idea with the glass and everything breaking behind him. There is, and once again, it's not a huge issue because you can only see it from behind, you can't see it from in front. But this frame, it looks, with the glasses in, it looks cheap. It looks plasticky. I wish they would have, maybe done something to like weather it up or make it look like, metal or something, because it does look a little cheap. It's not a huge, issue for me, because like I said, you can only see it really from the back and front. I mean, Batman's covering it. You can see a little bit down the bottom, but Batman's covering it. So not a huge problem there. And the frame itself looks really good. It's got like this, the stonework. It's got like this growth and stuff on it. And I like the coloring, the paint on this and everything. Very nicely done with that. And then there, you can kind of see the seams right there where you put the blocks in to hide the screws that bolt Batman to the wall. But there is that. Moving around. Moving up. Okay, so then Batman himself, the money. This is the money. So, Batman looks awesome. I don't know if any other way to say it. He looks awesome. So starting up, just the design of it, to make it look like he's jumping through the air, is so well done. So just looking here, we got some shading and stuff on the boots. The boots look good. There's some wearness and stuff on the boots as well. It's got the muddy soles to them. But there's some wear and stuff around the edges of the boots and everything. Looks really good. And then up the bodies, there's some good sculpting of the musculatures and everything. And then that gray, it's got a little bit of a like a metallic sheen to it. It makes it really pop. Not too much, but a little bit. And it looks really, really good. And then we got this kind of gold, the gold, but it's got like a dirty gold look for the belt. And that's really cool as well. Nicely done with the belt. And then this other leg here. If I could, let me see if I can, where this first front leg goes into the brick. So this brick is hooked to the leg, and then the leg and then that brick just goes right into the wall. You know, it doesn't look great. I don't know if it shows on camera, but there is a pretty big seam there. Oh, you can kind of see it on camera. There's a pretty big seam there. So that, you know, I wish there was a, you know, I don't know of a way that you could have done that better, but also, you know, when you're looking at it from the front, you can't see that at all. So, you know, some of it's just you gotta pick what you can deal with or whatever. I can deal with that because you can't see it from the front. But, you know, other than that, very well done with the legs and everything. Upper body, moving on to the upper body, really great shading and everything with the upper body. Simply outstanding. I know there were some people that said that it looked like the black here wasn't very well detailed, but I mean, you can see it, the black and the mesh there of the Under Armour looks really well done over there as well. I think it looks good. I think there's good line work and everything, good paint. There's some grays in there. Yeah, it looks really good. And then the arms, nice detail with the arms and everything. Like again, like I said, there's some weathering and stuff on the gauntlets and everything. Just very, very nicely done. With that, moving up the other arm here. Don't hit yourself in the face, Andy, with the grapple gun. And then this arm as well looks really good. Very nice detail and everything on that. Looks really, really well done. Like that, the grapple gun looks good. Good paint and everything. And then before we go to the head, look at the cape real quick. Cape is plastic, so it doesn't have as many details, you know, as like it would if it was like sculpted with like resin, with like polystone or porcelain or whatever. But you know, it's a cape. It looks nice. It's got folds and everything. It does a good job. It's very big. It's lightweight. Obviously, I can see why they went with plastic because they didn't want it to cause extra weight on the statue or whatever. And I don't know if they went back and redesigned this after the whole Batman Hush fiasco with that one, where the statue was leaning over time with the cape. But yeah, it looks fine. Again, this is the biggest gripe with this piece. Right here, there's like that little bit of a gap where the cape sits on the shoulder. So it's not really on this side. This side's fine, but just with that art, you can definitely see the shoulder and everything, how it's where it's like, you know, you can see that it's supposed to sit there. And I tried, it doesn't. That's as best as it would go. Without, you can put it down a little bit more, but it doesn't sit flush back here with the window. So I didn't feel comfortable, you know, having it like that. So that's about what it's going to be. But this is another thing, when you're looking at straight on, the arm covers that. So it's only a little bit more when you kind of go like that. So I mean, I'm going to have it like straight on like that. It's not something, to be honest with you, there's so much going on with this piece and it looks so good that doesn't bug me a whole lot. I wish it would have been better, you know, and for, you know, almost a $900 piece, there should have been something. I don't know if they built this arm out more or something, but that shouldn't happen. You can definitely see that. So it's not great. I'm not going to return it or anything over that because everything else about this piece is so extraordinary. It's just absolute, and this is a Batman I've been waiting for, so no issue with that. And then we have the head sculpt. I mean, look at him. He looks awesome. That head sculpt is so well done. There's such great detail. The paint, the sculpt, there's such great stubble and everything. It looks really, really well done. Let's go ahead real quick and change the heads. There he is with the changed arms. And then we'll go down here first and we'll look at this. Once again, looks really good. The kryptonite and everything, very well done. More of that chunk of kryptonite. He's got to put him down. He's got to put Superman down. He doesn't have time for the kryptonite ring. He's got to get a chunk of it. Superman's going rogue. Got to put him down. Then there's that, and then this face sculpt. I think this is the best one. They both look good, but that one is outstanding. The teeth and everything on it, just wow. He looks awesome. That, I mean, like, this is my first Prime 1 piece, and I'm really glad I got it. I'm going to have to get more Prime 1 now. I'm going to have to make room for 1/3. No, I don't know about that. But yeah, he looks really, really well done. Just an absolutely great piece. All in all, this is a really great statue. Long wait for it, but it's finally here. I'm glad it's here. It looks good. There are a few little issues for it. That might be a bigger deal for some people. It doesn't affect me too much. The cape, is a bummer. But overall, not a huge problem for me. Because like I said, when you look at it like this, you really can't tell. So he just looks outstanding. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Love to hear what you guys think. Are you picking this up? Are you on the fence about it? You think you're going to pick it up? What's going on? Let me know. Love to hear from you guys. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you the next time that I log in from monitor duty up here in the watchtower.